Hi Virgo, Scottish Gypsy here to do a super quick bonus reading. My name is Karen Virgo and I post full comprehensive readings every 2 weeks. So if you're looking for that major reading, go check out the channel. It was posted a week ago. But this is really just a check-in on the energies around the collective and see what's going on there. Without further ado, Virgo, let's begin. Okay, right away we're starting with the scales, bottom of the deck. Themes around justice and balance. Now we do have Venus moving into Virgo, from Virgo into Libra, get that right, which it loves. Venus loves Libra. And I have been seeing the Justice card come out in a lot of the readings, which is nice to see. So, and also lots of love. Venus in Libra is beautiful for relationships and harmony and balance and all of those kind of things, which might be why I'm seeing that a lot at the moment. But we can see the scales and their balance, so that's a good omen for the reading. So any situations that hang in the balance, any deals you're trying to make, any agreements you're trying to make, any resolutions you're trying to come to where you're trying to balance those scales, this is boding well for a good outcome. Let's begin. All right, Virgo, you could also have a strong Libra placement or be dealing with one. Okie dokie. Libra, what are we channeling today for the collective of Libra? Okay, we've got a card stuck to my hand. Are some of you getting on a bit? Me too, don't worry. Says growing older, but growing wiser, I hope. And I have got support at the bottom of the deck. Now, sometimes this could be showing up because you could be caring for someone, supporting someone who's older. But you might be needing a greater level of support because, I could be connecting to some retirees. Okay, there could be some challenges at the moment that you're facing. Perhaps there is support that you're receiving or needing here. But some of you care for an older person. It could be a father, a mother. You could be community carers as well. But let's see. Virgo. And now we've got... I did well. Oh, are you doing a life review? That's actually really beautiful. That's really beautiful. Now, it's number 7, which is Chariot energy, but it's also connected to the crown chakra in the deck that I'm about to use, the Psychic Oracle. Some of you could be life path 7s, which, by the way, can be a lonelier journey. I'm a life path 7, very spiritual path that you might have chosen in this lifetime. Some of my Virgos are doing a bit of a life review. But you might be listening to someone else's life review. It could be conversations and discussions going back and going, you know what, it wasn't easy, but didn't I do well? I'm really proud of how I handled that. I'm proud of how I've grown. I just feel like someone's at peace, you or the person you're supporting or helping, who is at peace with the journey of life. And an acceptance around wisdom coming with age, growing older. Wow. All right, let's see. It's a broad collective. Is there anything else for the Virgo collective? Very specific. And now we have wishful thinking. Ooh, what are you wishing for? Whatever you're wishing for, some of you, it's like, if only. Say some people are going down memory lane. They're getting to the latter parts of life. They might be doing a bit of a review of life. And there might be a situation where you're like, if only. That's wishful thinking. Okay, so there could be a moment of reflection connected to that. But we're going to see what else is going to come through. Just heard the word hope. Whether or not you're needing to stay optimistic, hang on to hope. Yep, I just saw the word hope in my mind's eye very, very clearly. Okay, so don't give up hope. Let's see. Ooh, you could be aligning with a really strong partnership or alliance. 3 of Wands. Now, the 3 of Wands is about expansion, travel, maintaining your sense of optimism about your future. It can also be where you have foresight. It's almost like you can see into the future as well. You might be seeing a future alliance or partnership in your future. Now, you can see that they're shaking arms. So this could be a business partnership, some sort of mutual beneficial alliance. It can also be, romantic in nature as well. But it feels good. Let's shuffle, Virgo. So, like, I feel quite emotional. Oh, I feel quite emotional. What do we have? There's a lot of cards that came out together. Throat chakra, base chakra, third eye chakra, and then choose wisely, emotional withdrawal, suffering silence, and something around home, 4 of Wands, solitude. I'm going to keep shuffling, but I want to tell you immediately. See how all those cards come out really messily, and we've got 3 chakras? So third eye, foresight, vision, intuition, psychic abilities. You know, base chakra, throat chakra. It just feels like something around alignment. Maybe there is a need for some sort of realignment around chakras here that could be required, because I have got 9 of Swords, fear, anxiety, 8 of Cups, emotional withdrawal, feeling a sense of confusion about life and decision making, and love for some, and choosing solitude. Now, by the way, the Hermit is your card, Virgo, and it's also the Wise Sage. So, yeah, I do feel like you have gained a lot of wisdom. Now, I'm going to shuffle those cards again, but that was definitely a story right there. Let's see. Virgo. Okay, 2 cards stuck to me. Ooh, sacrifice, 7 of Swords. Justice. No, 7 of Swords is a 7. Oh, some of you dealt with some betrayal in this lifetime, and you might be looking at that as part of this life review. 7 of Swords could be a person that deceived you, stole from you, was jealous of you, in their shadow. It could be you I'm describing, I don't know. But I have got the Hanged Man, a person who's choosing spiritual growth, pursuing spiritual enlightenment, surrendering, okay? Hanging on to hope. I was hearing the word hope, seeing it in my mind's eye, and then I'm seeing this person. It's like I'm just feeling hanging on to hope. You can see the rainbow. Okay, let's keep going. Virgo. Heart chakra. Did the heart chakra show up before? No, it didn't. So that's another chakra connected to a man. Could have been an Aries, but a divine masculine. Let's keep going. The Death card, Scorpionic energy. So you've got Pisces and Scorpio, major arcana connected to, it could have been the death of a father figure, a man. It could have been a literal death. There could have been an ending if it wasn't an actual death here as well, Virgo. So it doesn't have to be literal, of course. This is a card of transformation and transmuting the energies. Isn't it interesting? It feels, Virgo, spiritually that you had no choice but to surrender here in a situation. And whether it was to accept a death or accept an ending, there is this like spiritual surrender to what's happened here. And it feels connected to a father or a masculine energy. Could even be, I'm not leaning to it. It feels bigger than just a boss or a leader. It feels more like father or divine masculine. Let's keep going. We have got a minor arcana now. So we've got the 2 of Wands. Someone playing the waiting game. Guys, you've got 2 cards of waiting. Hangman is waiting, it's surrendering, not taking action. 2 of Wands, the waiting game. Could be a Leo that's playing the waiting game, because this is fire, 2 of Wands, and then we've got the Strength card, Leo energy. You could have a strong placement in Leo as well. In other words, it's hard for someone to wait. Okay, Virgo, it's almost like they've had to tame the inner beast. You know, like it's almost like it's been really challenging to wait. Let's keep going. Virgo. 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, there's been some sort of change here connected to this divine masculine. So I could absolutely be talking to a male Virgo today, or there is a strong connection to this divine masculine. That's a theme that's showing up. And if it's not that, I mean, showing up so much, it's a strong message around stepping up and taking the lead. No matter what you're going through right now, you know, the Emperor is a person of action, and we've got two cards indicating a person who's not taking action. They're waiting. So there could be a message to you, the cross watcher, about it's time to step up and take the lead. But let's get a crowning energy. Some of you care for your father or a grandfather, or there's something around a father, a person who's growing older, or you're reflecting on the relationship with the father or the divine masculine. Okay, that is absolutely showing up today. There could even be a health challenge. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles. There could be a change in someone's living conditions, their health. You could be supporting someone through it. You may be receiving that support as well. Okay, sorry. I'll get that crowning energy, no, Virgo. Getting lots through today. It's a time of change. So you've got 2 2s showing up in the reading today, decisions and choices, and you've got 5 and 5 showing up. So 5s are about change in numerology. I can see grief, and I can see, I have to call it how it is, and I can see death. For some of you, it's literal, okay? There's the death, or someone maybe approaching end of life here. And it could be a father figure. The divine masculine has shown up a lot, right? So it could be a male figure in your life. You could be a man. And if it's not, it's an ending of something. It could be ending of a relationship or a situation. But there's grief, okay? There is grief. Bottom of the deck, we have the scales, okay? It's the same card, the justice energy, and it says balance. Okay, let's talk about it. Virgo, what's changing in your material world? See how there's all these doors? There's rings on some. So some, there could be a change in decisions around where you live, a change in decisions around a marriage or a relationship or an engagement, change in decision around where you work, where someone else lives, okay? So like I said, I was picking up growing older. The Emperor is an older man, okay? So that could be significant. You could be supporting someone through it. But it feels like there is a material change that a lot of Virgos are going through right now. Now, maybe that divine masculine, like I said, is showing up so much is because you're needing to accept that something has changed in your life and you're needing to step up and take the lead around this decision and change. I am going to see what's at the bottom of this tarot. Knight of Wands, fire energy. Aries, Leo, Sag. I was picking up on strong Leo before. What is the advice today? What is the advice today for Virgo? Oh, wow. This card's showing up all over the shop. Choose. I mean, the Lovers is Gemini energy. It is about making a choice, a decision. It could be in love, in relationships, okay? So it is the Lovers. You might be being supported through a period of change or challenge. But the Lovers is a beautiful energy for harmony in relationship. I felt called to split the deck, and I can see the Queen of Cups. Now this is this would be a carer, someone who's compassionate, loving, empathetic. So you could be supporting someone through a tough time or being on the receiving end. What a specific reading. So let me just show you quickly before I sign off. See how we go 12 to 13? I mean, there has been a period of waiting, having no choice but to wait. Maybe it felt like something wasn't going to manifest, wishful thinking. Okay, I'm also coming back to that. That maybe there was a long delay and it felt like something was wishful thinking. But it feels like maybe something is about to come into balance here with the Two of Pentacles, a positive outcome in a situation. You know, this can be a card of positive karma as well here. And the heart chakra shows that there could be a feeling of happiness, joy, and even love in a situation. But I'm going to get one more card. One more card of advice. One more card of advice, please. Hope. I'm hearing hope. Four of Cups. The Emperor. And what is the person reaching for? The Ace of Cups. And it's also about hope. The Cup can connect to hope. Don't give up hope. And look at that. You've got the man again, the Emperor. Who is this man? Who is this father? Who is this divine masculine? What did he mean to you? Is it you? The Emperor's all over your reading today. And we do have growing older. Four of Cups can talk about where you're feeling disappointed or disillusioned in relationships or love. But this person is reaching for the Ace of Cups and they've caught it. Don't give up hope. So this could be love that's coming into your life, or healing an important relationship here, or just staying optimistic. Yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it. I hope you enjoyed that today. Very interesting reading. God bless. Love and light.